Alright, what is going on guys, and welcome to a new Apex Legends video. And in today's video guys, we're going to be going over how to improve your aim here in Apex Legends, and a lot of tips and tricks to be able to improve your aim. Just little things you guys got to keep in mind when aiming at people and shooting at people and stuff like that. It doesn't really matter if you're on PC or console. I'm going to have tips for both of them. Some will apply to PC, some will apply to console, but it's going to be pretty much universal. And yeah, man, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you guys do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and let's get right into it. So the first tip I want to give you guys here in Apex Legends is that you guys always want to look at the enemy and not your crosshair. So pretty much, you guys want to have your enemy at the center of the screen and just focus on them. It's a mind thing, you know. Don't look at your crosshair, look at what you're shooting at, because a lot of the time your crosshair is not a good indicator of what to shoot at, because it's what you're shooting with. So always try to focus and keep your eyes on the target and not on your crosshair. That's just a little tip, little starter tip that most of you guys probably don't know and don't even think about, but it's very helpful, and it helped me improve my aim a lot over the months I've been playing PC or even console. It works for both. But I'm just saying, from my personal experience, it helped me improve on PC a lot. Then another quick tip you guys can use is always picking up the more open sights and the sights where you can see a lot. So HCOG sights, the digital thread, just because you can see through smoke. But the HCOGs are like some of the best sights, especially for like guns like the Wingman, the R301, the R99, the Prowler, whatever. The HCOG Classic, the HCOG Bruiser, all those sights that are very open and they let you see a lot are the best sights you're gonna want to use. The sights like the holographic and even like some sniper scopes that are not too good, in my opinion, they're just gonna hide a lot of the stuff in front of you, and it's not like a clear dot in the middle, right? It's a dot in a circle around it, and like it's faded out in the background. I don't know, I just don't like those sights. I honestly would rather use iron sights than a holographic sight, but that's just me. Honestly, it depends on the gun. Like if I have a freaking G7 Scout, obviously I'd rather use a holographic. It's better than nothing. But yeah, always try to keep the HCOG sights a priority, and even digital threats. Even the 3-time HCOG is pretty good. There's a lot of sights that are open and they let you see a lot of stuff, and some other sites not so much. So always try to focus on those. Another huge tip I can give you guys, and that I struggle with myself, was tracking versus flicking. So the moment tracking comes into play, and where it's good to do just straight up tracking, is with automatic weapons, even like semi-automatic weapons like the Hemlock and stuff. And then when it comes to guns like the Peacekeeper, the Wingman and stuff, it's more about flicking. Obviously the Wingman you can track with it, but up close is going to be a lot of flicking going on, and that's what you want to get good at. And to get good at that, you can do a lot of stuff. You can just practice in training mode, just flick around. Obviously there's targets in training mode, they don't really move around, so it's not a perfect practice for pubs or just games in general, but it's gonna help you a lot. And just practice on flicking a lot with your shotgun, your Wingman, and just, you know, practicing close quarter combat with semi-auto weapons like Peacekeeper, Wingman, whatever. Those were the weapons I was the absolute worst with when I first started playing this game on PC, and now they're probably some of my best weapons. So honestly, yeah, just keep practicing your flicks. You guys can do a lot of stuff to practice that, man. Like I said, training mode, just in regular fights and public matches. You can even freaking practice on your teammates when you guys are just running around, but obviously it's probably not the best idea. But yeah, man, there's just focus on that. There's a lot of flicking going on. Obviously, if you can track, but close range, as you guys see in the background right now, there's a lot of flicking going on because it's just very close to Carter, and the person is right in front of me, and she's gonna be moving really fast. Especially if it's like a Bangalore or even an Octane queuing, you're gonna have to have a really good flick. Another tip that helped me a lot, guys, is crouch spamming in close quarter gunfights. That's not really like an aim thing, but it's really gonna help you guys get your aim, not your aim better, but it's gonna get your crosshair smaller when you crouch. So that's why I crouch spam a lot in close quarter gunfights when I'm hip firing people. That's the biggest reason why. First reason is to make it hard for them to hit me, and then second reason is because when you're crouching, your hipfire accuracy is more accurate. You guys can also try removing hit markers or damage indicators in the you know, the gameplay settings. I'm not a huge fan of that personally. It kind of throws me off, but you guys might be good with it, and it clutters less of your screen, obviously, so you guys might actually like it. I personally don't. You guys can also play games like Osu and Kovacs to try and aim train. I personally don't really do it, but like I said, man, a lot of people do it, and it's a very high success for them. So if you guys are really struggling with aim, definitely give those games a try. Another tip that helped me a lot, man, is do not play on the super high sensitivity / DPI. I used to play on an insanely high DPI, and that was just terrible. My aim was dog shit. And since I've lowered it and I try to master my aim there, it helped me a lot. So definitely give it a shot. Obviously, there's exceptions, but I would personally play on a lower sensitivity, not go insanely high or anything. Another quick tip, make sure you guys do turn off mouse excel on Windows. It's gonna be on the screen on how to do that, and then turn off mouse excel on Apex Legends as well. And the final tip, guys, make sure you guys do try to get a lighter mouse and try to use a pretty light mouse, because the moment I switched to my G Pro Wireless, which is a super light mouse and a wireless mouse as well, my aim literally improved by so much instantly, pretty much, and it's just a huge game changer. I used to use a freaking G502, and that mouse is literally a brick. Yeah, I would never use a heavy mouse. It's gonna mess with your aim. It's not that good for FPS shooters, in my opinion. Obviously, like I said, there's exceptions to rules, but yeah, I would go with a light mouse 100%. But that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, man. I would give some tips to controller players, but I don't play in controller anymore. I mean, I guess you could try to abuse the aim assist. I don't know how strong aim assist is in this game. You can maybe do a lot of L2 spamming. I really don't know, man. I don't play in controller anymore, and I don't know how strong it is in this game. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, man, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.